And we are live, day 4 of 7 minutes live. So I'm Jigyasa and thank you for tuning in. First of all, we are doing these 5 days of 7 minutes live videos wherein we're talking about random things out of yoga, meditation, breathing, energy, stuff that can help you. And if you see me glowy and more shiny today, that's because I went for an amazing walk today after almost 50 days of lockdown. So yeah, that's about it. So today we're going to talk about what if you can't sleep. Maybe normally you do sleep very well, but with all this stress and anxiety that has been there around us in these strange times, what if you can't sleep? What if your sleep is super duper affected? Maybe it's not because of these times. Maybe in general you deal with insomnia and you are not able to get a very good night's sleep, which is like restful, uninterrupted from start to finish. You just sleep very peacefully. What can you do? So I'm getting highs and hellos. Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy bien. Okay. So number one, you need to ensure that before you go to bed, I'm going to assume that you have to go to bed at 10 o'clock. So your last meal, your dinner should be done by 7. So 3 hours before you go to bed, you should have had your last meal, your main meal, your dinner. Try and have light dinners because then the body is able to digest well and is able to go to bed easier. Then secondly, no tea, no coffee, and no caffeine, preferably no alcohol for at least 5 to 6 hours before you go to bed. So if you want to sleep at 10, by 4 o'clock you should have had your evening tea, coffee, chai, whatever. If you do that, it gets much easier for the body to get into that tamas, that inertia mode, and go to sleep. Then second thing that you can do is ensure that the space where you sleep should be as clutter free as possible. So it's not that you're sleeping and on the bedside there are some 10 things here, and then when you wake up you again look at 20 things in front of you. The less clutter and the more organized the space is, the better the energy moves. And you have to constantly keep cleaning and moving things, because if you don't, there is dormant and sluggish energy that doesn't allow you to sleep. Or maybe you sleep a lot but you're not well rested. That could be another thing. Now, third and the most important tip that I'm going to tell you is one of the breathing exercises in yoga that we call as the wonder breath for insomnia. In Sanskrit, we call it as Bhramari Pranayama, the humming bee breath. Always works if you do it dedicatedly and you take care of all the other things that I have told you. You'll see that your sleep is going to get better and better in quality. So how do you do humming bee breath or the buzzing bee breath? It's pretty simple actually. You're going to close your eyes with 4 fingers and close your ears with your thumbs. Most important is when you do this pranayama, you close your ears very well. You should not be able to listen to any outside sound. You should be able to listen to only your humming or buzzing. You will inhale deep, and while exhaling, you will produce the sound of a humming bee, which is something like chanting Om, but with your mouth closed, like this. Now, because it's a 7 minutes video, I'm going to keep it short, but you do it for as long as possible, but comfortable. That's very important. So don't stress your throat. Don't do that's not needed, okay? So just very comfortable humming. Do about 10, 11 rounds of these and see how amazingly your body starts resting. You sleep like a baby. Completely like a baby. And now another thing that, of course, you practice Bhramari Pranayama is going to super duper help you. If you can find somebody who can facilitate Yoga Nidra for you. Yoga Nidra is a deep, restful, relaxing, sleeping meditation. Well, I'm trying to find the right English words. But if you can find somebody who can facilitate and guide you in traditional Yoga Nidra, With time, all the reasons that have caused that imbalance in your sleep pattern is going to be cured. You're going to come back to your balanced sleeping state. So find that, do that. If you want, I have a mini Yoga Nidra recorded on my podcast. So feel free to get in touch with me. Write me an email, jigyasashiv@gmail.com, or contact me through my website, sheetsofsoul.com, and I will send you the link to that podcast, and you can practice it every night before you go to bed. It is a great way. It's a very short one. So you listen to it, plug it in, and slowly go to bed with that. It's the perfect combination. Few rounds of humming bee. Ensure you've had your meals and your coffee, tea, whatever, much before you go to bed. A tiny mini Yoga Nidra, and you are off to bed. So I'm gonna go now. In case if you have any such questions or doubts or something that you want me to do, like a tiny live video and tell you what you can do to deal with a certain situation, then please get in touch. Share this video on your wall so that maybe somebody else needs it and finds it helpful. And yeah, don't forget Chakra series from 4th of May. It's a beautiful practice that involves asana, body postures, breathwork, pranayama, meditation, relaxation, chanting, and so much more. I'll see you there. Namah Shivaya. Thank you.